It's time to go road tripping. This morning we showed you a trio of reporters heading on out to Homer. That's where we can find Charlie Sakaitis. And Charlie, what have you discovered so far?
You know, Alexis, one of the great things about going on the road is all the foods and treats, or in this case, drinks that you get to try out. And luckily, it's a scientific fact that calories don't count when you're on a road trip. Wait, I'm being told that's not actually true, but sometimes it's worth it anyway, as you'll see in this story. It may very well be possible to find fine, fun food without the perfect pop of a soapy sud, but what fun is that? Is there any better way than to start your day with something called the Glacier float and Bubbles? Bubbles Soda Parlor is a local pop shop in Homer with all sorts of crazy concoctions to choose from. I've got two to try, starting with the Glacier float.
This one was just inspired by the local area.
Owner Emily Longano, who's actually a glacial scientist, builds this beauty of a beverage with blue cotton candy syrup, Perrier water, 2 scoops of Tillamook old-fashioned vanilla, whipped cream, sprinkles, a cherry, and cotton candy crunch bits. All of which means it tastes amazing. I'm gonna have a sugar high for about 24 hours after this and then probably fall into a coma of some kind. Like almost all business, the pandemic changed how Bubbles was forced to operate, turning them into an online-only venture.
Over time, we realized that one of the ways we could be more efficient is if we had the online ordering. That way we could just focus on making the best quality food and running it out instead of answering the phone and taking numbers and all of that. It's really time-consuming, so it's worked really well for us.
Along with the change to their business model, the pandemic also inspired one of the drinks on their menu, the Dr. Zink.
Yeah, I think she's done a really great job. I think Alaska is very lucky to have her. And, you know, I came from a family of emergency room doctors, so I've been really impressed. And, yeah, I'd give her a shout out for a great job protecting Alaska.
High praise for the doc, but how does the laudatory liquid actually taste? Time to try drink number 2, the Dr. and Zink. It looks amazing. You can kind of see everything starting to coalesce together and there, mix itself up. Oh, and this has a little more taste of the island. It's got that coconut in there. You can really get that, the lime. Tastes like something you should have on a beach on a nice sunny day. And if everything on the menu is as good as the 2 things I've had so far, I don't think you can go wrong. Because when you combine the fun-filled sugar fuel of these drinks with a pinch of creativity, what you get is a dose of childlike wonder. It's so good. And that's a bubble you never want to see burst. And I wasn't kidding. Emily really is a glacier scientist. She met her partner and business partner, Mike, in Antarctica. He was a cook there. That's where they met. They then moved up here and made all this happen. Sweet story, don't you think? Road tripping from Homer. I'm